The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in
Hi,
listen-only
welcome
mode.
everyone. My name is Curtis McCone. I am with Hub International. Before we get started, your speaker for tonight's webinar is Mr. Michael Mewett. Michael is an account manager with Hub International, and he will share information with you about the individual health and dental programs and income protection and life insurance products available exclusively to you. Just a little bit about me. I've been in the insurance business for over 24 years now. I've specialized in group insurance business and currently am the president of Hub International. I'm going to turn it over to Michael Mewett now.
Hello and welcome to OAO's information session on group benefits for OAO members. My name is Michael Mewett and I'm your presenter for today's session. As a member of Hub, I am a member of the Hub financial team, and I'll share some highlights for you for the health, dental, income protection, and life insurance, and the plan designed specifically for the coverage of OAO member optometrists. Hub International is OAO's insurance broker of record, and we administer the group insurance products developed exclusively for the members. As this is a live information session, if you have any questions, we'll review it at the end of the session, or you can always jot them down and send an email to me, and I will be happy to go through that with you. Also, it will be any of the answers will be posted on the OAO website, and it will be updated monthly. At the end of the session, I'll also share my contact information with you should you wish to speak with me directly or request a quote. So let's get started. The OAO insurance products are underwritten by Green Shield Canada and Manulife. We will be discussing the health and dental plans offered through Green Shield Canada and the income protection and life insurance offered through Manulife. To help you better understand the insurance products and how they work, let me share some insurance terminology with you. Copay. It is a common feature of many health insurance plans. The insured pays out a set out-of-pocket amount for health care services. Copay is a portion of the bill that is your own responsibility. The plan member is the insured. The maximum is a total amount the plan will pay in any particular component of the coverage. And lastly, the deductible is the total amount the plan will pay when using the. So just for the next slide, there are two available options for health and dental plans. There's an individual plan and corporate plans. If you're looking for coverage for yourself and your family member, plus one plan does just that. And if you're looking to offer a health and dental plan to your staff, then the corporate plan is for you. This slide demonstrates the difference between the member plus one plan and the corporate plan. Of note is the member plus one plan is underwritten medically, and this is not a requirement for the corporate plans. When I say medically underwritten, when you do fill out the application, you will have to answer a few questions just on medical history, whether you've had, a heart attack, you say yes, no, and they will make a decision on that. They may actually ask you to obtain, say, a attending physician statement if something warrants that. Let's begin with the individual plan, which is called Member Plus One. This plan provides insurance for members and/or one other staff member. In this plan, there are two coverage options available, basic or enhanced. You will see from this slide that with the enhanced plan, copay is lower in both prescription drugs and dental. Annual coverage and visits are higher for professional services, and also dental coverage is greater and includes some major service coverages. And when I say major services, that means crowns, bridges, and dentures. Is the application process difficult? No, a simple 2-page application is all that is required. Call or email our consultants for an application and pricing. Contact Hub Financial for a quick quote. Complete the 2-page application form. Hub International will submit the application to Green Shield Canada on your behalf. The underwriting process takes approximately 2 to 4 weeks. You will be contacted directly from Green Shield Canada as to the outcome of your application. Once approved, Hub Financial will request a completed pre-authorized deposit form and provide you with all details on your plan. Green Shield Canada has many convenient features for you to access while using your benefit. Claim payments may be set up to be directly deposited into your bank account. They also have a handy GSC on-the-go app, which makes it easy to check your benefits. Corporate plans are for you and a minimum of 3 staff, including yourself. There are 6 plans to choose from for practices with 3 or more staff members. If you have more than 5 staff members, including yourself, there are another 4 options for you to choose. Why not encourage employee retention with a corporate plan? How do you apply for corporate coverage? Call or email our consultants who will provide you with a simple 2-page application for completion. Each individual will also complete a 1-page enrollment form. And the enrollment form will just list yourself, date of birth, list of your eligible dependents, including your spouse, and our consultants will be able to assist you through this process. All employees working a minimum of 20 hours per week must participate in your corporate plan. A 3-month waiting period applies to all new staff before you may join the corporate plan. Enrollment, terminations, and billing is handled by Canadian Benefits Administrators. Now I have a couple of questions for you. Do you presently have health or dental coverage? We've got on just the polling, we have 67% have no health or dental coverage. And now question number 2. If benefits are not offered, has this affected employee retention and hiring or your decision to accept a job? Right now we have answer 28% say yes, and we have 72% that are answering no. Now we'll get on to manual life income protection, and this is provided by a different insurance company, and it's also known as long-term disability insurance. And this protects your business, protects your family, protects your income. Next one. To help you better understand insurance products and how they work, let me share some of the insurance terminology with you. One is a rider. It's an additional optional coverage which may be added to your plan, specifically to life and income protection products. Medical underwriting is when the underwriters assess your overall medical health while reviewing your application. Financial underwriting is when the underwriters assess whether your current income qualifies you for your requested coverage. And also, with these plans, it's available to final year students and first year graduates. And why is this product different from other income protection products? The extra protection, you can have an own occupational rider that is also quite valuable. This rider changes the definition of total disability to being able to perform the duties of optometry, protecting your earning potential with this extra layer of protection. You can also purchase an office overhead expense or a future purchase option rider. How do I know how much coverage is enough? We would suggest asking yourself the following questions. How long would my business survive if I was unable to work? How long could I manage without an income? The longer the elimination period, the less coverage will cost. Based on the elimination period on your financial personal situation, some optometrists may feel they could wait 30 days before benefits kick in, while others prefer a shorter period of time. Everyone will be different, and there's no right answer. And there's many options available, and they're listed here: income protection, future purchase option, own occupational rider, there's the cost of living rider, office overhead expense rider, and office overhead future purchase option rider. You may ask, how are the premium rates calculated? Well, they're calculated in 10-year age bands. As with most insurance plans, as we age, our premiums will also increase. Now, getting on to life insurance. This is to protect your loved ones with term life insurance. And you can email our consultants to check out the rates. Excuse me, the OAO life insurance rates are very competitive. This coverage is only available to OAO members, final first-year students, and employees of the OAO. The coverage is sold in units of 25,000 to a maximum of 500,000 of life insurance. Read about the valuable features offered. The personal accident insurance rider terminates when the life insurance terminates. The same application form may be used to apply for life insurance. In fact, you may apply for income protection and life insurance with the same application form at the same time. Now I have another question. In the current year, are you planning on obtaining any life, disability, health, or dental insurance coverage through the OAO program? So this is good news. We have 61% saying yes, that they're planning on obtaining some coverage this year. If you have any questions or you'd like a quick quote, you can contact our consultants by phone. My information is right there, so don't hesitate to call. I'm available, Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. And if you want a quote after hours, don't hesitate to give me a call, and I will get back to you.
Great. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. That was a great job. I just would like to make a couple comments. I found it very interesting that 61% of the respondents said that in the next 12 months they were interested in looking at the programs that we have to offer. And I would just like to add to that we're here to help each and every one of you. So if at any time you want to call us, email us, meet us face to face, we're very much available to help each and every one of you. So thank you again, Mike. And we're going to move on to the question and answer period. So we'll start walking through a couple of the questions that we have, and we'll answer them as we go. So thanks again, Mike. So what's the first question we have?
Here's a good one.
Yeah.
One, can we expect a reduction in family medical costs as a result of OHIP Plus?
Can I take that one?
Go ahead, Curtis.
Yeah, so we actually surveyed all of our insurance partners back in the fall when this was going to be launched, and the response that we got from them, all the insurers that we deal with, was it really depends on the demographics of the makeup of the group. So if the group has a lot of dependent children that are under 25, that's going to have a higher impact, and as well on the medications that they're taking. The financial implications that they shared with us were it would be anywhere from a savings from 8 to 14%, depending on each group. So yes, there should be potential savings. There is something, if you guys do want to look at, it's called PharmaCare 2020. It's a report that's available on the web. It's a government incentive that was launched by the Liberal government when Justin Trudeau was running for the Prime Minister. He wants to have basically in every province a national healthcare platform. This was discussed in the early 1960s by Justice Hall. He was the one that launched the Universal Healthcare Platform. They also addressed PharmaCare. It never got off the ground. Now they're revisiting it again. So if you want to look that up, it's called PharmaCare 2020, and it's on the internet, and it's a report about providing drug care for all Canadians from coast to coast.
I'd just like to add something too, just with the OHIP Plus. The drugs that are covered, it's probably over 4,000 drugs, but it's only ones that are on the Ontario Drug Benefit Formulary. So under, say, if you decided to go with a Green Shield health plan, there could be still some drugs that aren't on that formulary that would be covered by Green Shield. So you wouldn't see the savings there. So it really depends on the makeup of your group and what drugs they're taking.
So what's the next question, Mike?
One of the other ones is how long are health and dental rates guaranteed? Right now, we do have the annual renewal is in for health and dental is in January. This year, there has been no change to the rates that were effective January 1st, 2017. So that's good news.
18.
No, last year. So
Oh, yeah.
So last year it stays the same in 2018.
They renew every 12 months.
Yes.
Very last question.
Oh, we have another one is why doesn't dental coverage cover orthodontics or, braces for probably dependent children under a certain age? That is just how the plan design has evolved. We could look at it in the future if that's something that's important, but we'd have to discuss that with the OAO of just plan design. Sometimes with that, since there is no evidence of insurability, people that are coming on that need braces might just come on for a year, and it would probably just increase the cost for everyone. So that is a decision why that hasn't done. There's what's called a health spending account, which can be added to the corporate plans. And what that is you can allocate a certain amount of dollar value. It could be $250, $500, $1,000, just depending on each individual clinic. And they could use that for orthodontics. And the second, we've got another question here. What are typical rate adjustments at renewal? As I mentioned this year, there were no rate adjustments for both health and dental, but on average, we probably see around 8% for health and 5% for dental. So that's pretty typical in the industry of what we see in our book of business.
And a lot of that's aligned with drug inflation and the adjustments that they make with the Ontario Dental Fee
Fee
Guide.
Guide.
Yep.
I
Any
haven't
more questions, Mike?
No, I haven't seen any others come in. I don't know if anybody, if you do have any questions, you're just not typing them online right now, don't hesitate to give me a call. And I can definitely answer those right away.
Okay, well, thank you, Mike. I encourage everyone as you leave the session to complete the survey. And again, we want to thank the OAO team. They put a lot of effort into putting this together, and we really, really appreciate that. And don't forget to check the OAO website for other upcoming events. Just as a side note, our hub team will be at the OAO Symposium in Informat on the weekend of April 13th to 15th. We're really excited about that, and we would welcome the opportunity to meet you in person. So please stop by our booth and introduce yourself. And thank you once again, doctors, for participating in this evening. It's been a great night, and thank you.